Welcome to DeKei Studio.
We are a team of passionate individuals who share a deep love for Vietnamese culture and history. Through our videos, we hope to spread this spirit and bring the beauty of Vietnam's traditional stories to everyone.
Today,
we're proud to introduce a new video series focused on Vietnamese legends and folk tales, stories that have been passed down for generations and are deeply rooted in our cultural identity. As a young and growing team, we're still learning and improving, so we warmly welcome your feedback and suggestions to help us do better. If you enjoy our content, please consider supporting us by clicking like, subscribe, and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. Sharing this video with your friends and family would also mean a lot to us. Now, continuing our journey into the world of Vietnamese legends and folklore, let us take you to the tale of the legend of Vietnamese square cake and round cake. Long ago, during the time of the 6th Hung King, Vietnam was a land of peace and prosperity. The people lived happily under the wise rule of the king, and the country flourished. As the Hung King grew older, he began to think about who would succeed him and carry on the legacy of ruling the nation with justice and wisdom. The king had many sons, all talented and capable in their own ways. However, he wanted to choose the one who was not only skilled but also virtuous and truly understood the heart of the people. One day, the Hung King summoned all his sons to the royal court. He announced, "Whoever can bring me a dish that is most delicious and meaningful to offer to the ancestors during the New Year's celebration will inherit the throne." The princes, hearing this, immediately set out on their quests. They travelled to distant lands, searching for the rarest delicacies and the finest ingredients, hoping to win their father's favour with extravagant and luxurious dishes. Among the princes was Lang Lieu, the youngest son of the king. Unlike his brothers, Lang Lieu was a gentle and humble soul. His mother had passed away when he was young, and he had grown up living a simple life, tending to the fields and understanding the hardships of ordinary people. While his brothers journeyed far and wide, Lang Lieu remained at home, pondering deeply over the king's words. He thought, what could be more precious than the rice we grow and eat every day? It is the essence of our labour, the gift of the earth, and the sky, the foundation of our lives. With this thought, Lang Lieu decided to create 2 kinds of cakes from rice, symbolising gratitude to the ancestors and respect for nature. First, he made a square cake called Banh Chung, using glutinous rice to wrap around a filling of mung beans and pork, all encased neatly within green leaves. The square shape represented the earth, with its 4 corners symbolising the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn and winter. It also conveyed the belief that the earth was square, as many ancient people once thought. The green outer layer symbolised the nurturing of plants and life. Then, Lang Lieu made a round cake called Banh Day, crafted from white glutinous rice pounded into a smooth, soft form. The round shape symbolised the sky, eternal and boundless, embracing all things under its dome. Together, the 2 cakes expressed a profound philosophy of the harmony between heaven and earth, between nature and humanity. When the time came, all the princes returned to the royal court, each bringing exotic dishes of rare birds, expensive seafood and strange fruits from far-off lands. They proudly presented their offerings to the king, each confident that his gift would be deemed the finest. Lang Lieu, with simple humility, presented his 2 cakes. The king was curious and asked about their meaning. Lang Lieu respectfully knelt and explained, "Dear father, I have made these cakes from the rice that sustains our people every day. The square cake represents the earth and the round cake represents the sky. They are made from the fruits of our labour, from what we have grown with our own hands, and they honour the ancestors who have blessed us with this land." The king was deeply moved. He tasted the cakes and found them to be not only delicious but also full of meaning. The simplicity, the thoughtfulness, and the deep respect for the land and ancestors touched his heart more than any luxurious dish could. Realising that Lang Lieu truly understood the importance of gratitude, humility, and the connection between humans and nature, the king decided that Lang Lieu would be the next ruler. From that day forward, Lang Lieu was crowned king, and the tradition of making Banh Chung and Banh Day became an essential part of the Vietnamese Lunar New Year celebration, known as DeKei. Every year, families would gather to make these cakes, passing down the story from generation to generation, reminding everyone of the values of hard work, respect, and gratitude. The making of Banh Chung and Banh Day was not merely a culinary tradition, but a sacred ritual that bonded families and communities. Parents taught their children how to select the finest rice, how to wrap the green leaves just right, how to cook the cakes slowly and patiently over a wood fire. The whole process was a labor of love, bringing warmth and joy to the days leading up to the new year. Over the centuries, despite changes in society and way of life, the story of Lang Lieu and his cakes has remained deeply cherished. It speaks of a time when wisdom was measured not by wealth or extravagance, but by sincerity and understanding. It reminds each generation that the truest treasures are often found not in distant lands or rare things, but right in the simple gifts of nature and the earnest hearts of those who love their homeland. Thus, the legend of Banh Chung and Banh Day continues to live on, a beautiful testament to the spirit of the Vietnamese people, who honor their past, cherish their present, and look with hope to their future. Every Tết, when the fragrant scent of glutinous rice fills the air, and families gather to enjoy the traditional cakes, the memory of Lang Lieu's humble heart and wise spirit returns, weaving through time like an unbroken thread, connecting the past with the present and guiding the future with love and gratitude.